This relishing pastime has been narrated by Her Grace Anang Manjari Devi Dasi. She was in Bombay one year during Janmashtami, and a devotee asked if she would play the role of Devaki in the appearance of Lord Krishna's drama. Srila Prabhupada was going to leave Bombay before the day of Janmashtami, but he heard that the devotees were practicing the play and he wanted to see it before he left. As Devaki, Mataji remembered driving with Vasudev, and the voice came to tell Kamsa that he would be killed by her eighth born. So the devotee playing the role of Kamsa grabbed her hair and she began chanting prayers, which were, "O Krishna, save the child." At that moment, Mataji looked at Srila Prabhupada as she tried to say these prayers as heartfelt as possible. At the end of the drama, they were all chanting Hare Krishna on the stage, and she looked out again to see Srila Prabhupada, but he wasn't there anymore. At the end of the drama, they were all chanting Hare Krishna on the stage, and she looked out again to see Srila Prabhupada, but he wasn't there anymore. She saw a group of people leaving, so she thought, he's leaving for the airport, and this might be the last time I see him. She jumped off the stage in full makeup and costume, which was an ornate wedding sari, and ran after Prabhupada. She had no concern for how she looked. When she got outside, the car had already taken off. She was standing there in the dust of the car. She thought, I have to get to the airport. She grabbed her friend Aditya, who is a very humble lady, and said, "We have to go to the airport to see Srila Prabhupada." The friend said, "How are we going to get there?" There was one car with the door still open as they were waiting to take sannyasis to the airport. She jumped in the back seat and pushed Aditya in with her. When the sannyasis got to the car, they looked at them as if to say, "Who are these women in the car?" She was in a state of ecstasy with her eyes closed, muttering, "Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada." Then one of the sannyasis mercifully said, "Let them stay." When they got to the airport, Srila Prabhupada and the devotees had not yet arrived. Just when Aditya and she thought maybe they were already inside the airport, a car pulled right up in front of them, and Srila Prabhupada opened the door himself and stepped out. At that point, it had been drizzling, making her damp, and she was crying. She knew her makeup was smeared all over her face. Prabhupada leaned on his cane and looked right at her with a huge smile on his face. She paid her obeisances and said, "Prabhupada, thank you, thank you." When she got up, he still had his huge smile and he was just waiting. It was the longest moment that she could ever remember. He stood there laughing at her in a way, smiling, and then he walked on. She was so excited that she didn't know what to do. So she started jumping up and down chanting, "Prabhupada, Prabhupada." Aditya said, "Did you see how he was smiling at you? He was laughing at you." Aditya was in ecstasy as well. At that moment, she remembered. Several months before, when she was in Vrindavan, Srila Prabhupada came to the courtyard to watch a drama of the Age of Kali performed by devotees who were amazing actors. Prabhupada was sitting on a rocking chair under the desire tree with all the devotees sitting around him. Mataji's eyes were mostly on Prabhupada the whole time during the play, and she saw him smiling from ear to ear. She would look from the actors and back to Prabhupada, thinking, they are making him smile and laugh. They are entertaining him. She then wished, may she could entertain him like that one day. I wish I could make him smile like that. She looked up and realized that she was also under the desire tree and wondered if this could actually work. So in Bombay, months later, when Aditya grabbed her arm and asked, "Did you see how you made him smile and laugh at you?" Mataji realized that the desire tree worked. She got to entertain him and made him laugh at her. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Her Grace Anang Manjari Mataji. Hare Krishna.